Good evening. This is Adam Freeman, and I'm going to talk about Redleg Ranch Angus. Redleg Ranch Angus is 100% natural grass-fed Angus beef that's sold direct to the consumer. We're doing the farm to table style where we offer consumed customers a reliable source of all natural and hormone-free beef. Um, we offer several different options to people, everywhere from bulk beef, where you can buy a quarter, a half, or even a whole cow. Select cuts like going to the grocery store and picking out your steaks. Or we also offer a box beef subscription service where you get a monthly package sent to you with a selection of beef products that we pick out, and then you have the option of opting out of that anytime that you want. A little bit about us. Our mission statement is at Red Leg Ranch Angus, we offer premium locally raised beef that exemplifies the farm to table concept. Our cattle are grass fed, hormone free, and raised with meticulous care on our Kansas ranch. This results in a product that not only meets but exceeds the high standards of nutrition and flavor. Moreover, our sustainable agricultural practices support local ecosystems and contribute to the long term health of our land and our community. We're really big on taking care of our cows. So our herd right now is 80 head of Black Angus. It's a closed herd, which means that once we purchased our original set of cows, we've raised everything from that small group of cows. With our bulls, we maintain a certain number of bulls every year that we keep back, as well as a certain number of heifers. And that slowly lets us grow our herd, but also control the genetics within our herd so that we can get rid of anything that's bad and any negative genetic traits that we don't want in our cows and keep the good stuff. Our main goal within our herd is to have maternal instincts and cows that raise great babies, as well as cows that have longevity. We don't want a cow that's going to live for 5 or 6 years and then no longer be viable. We want cows that are going, 10, 15, even 19 years and still having babies and producing great beef for us. Another thing that we've really worked towards is being more sustainable. So we do rotational grazing within our pastures. That way, we don't stress out the earth and the grasses, and we're able to take care of our cows, and they constantly have a source of healthy food for them to eat and graze on. We also do a lot of uh, renewable resources where we use either solar or wind power for our water wells and watering our cattle. We use solar power around the farm to reduce our carbon footprint as well. The goals for our company is to be profitable by the end of year one, and then we want to grow and expand our market base throughout a 75-mile radius around the ranch. This allows us to be local with our customers and also allows them the chance to, if they want to, they can come and do farm tours where we take them out and we can show them, this is where your beef is raised at. This is the facilities we run them through to work on them, make sure that they're healthy and everything. This is what we do if we get a sick cow and how we take care of them. That way they can, come out and see that their cows are, that the beef that they're eating is actually being taken care of. And it's not what everyone fears where, it's 100 cows shoved in a pen and just fed food. Another goal that we have is to renovate our local uh, butcher plant that was in our local hometown. It was just a teeny tiny little butcher shop. It's been boarded up and shut down for probably 20 years, and it's on Main Street in our local town, and it's just sat there boarded up. And so we had the idea of, you know, renovating it, opening it back up, and creating a storefront so that people can come there and talk to us, learn our story and everything, and then purchase beef if they want to. The products we provide um, is we do several different things, but all of our beef is grass fed. and grass finished. And then this gives you a leaner profile and a higher omega-3 content. Some people prefer grain finished beef over grass-fed beef. And so we do offer that option. If they want a grain finished beef, then we can put them on grain for about 120 days and let them get that rich marbling and tender texture that they enjoy, and then they can have that too. They're still healthy, and we still use locally sourced grains that are right from our neighbors' farms, and then that way they can also see, hey, this is where we get all the corn, and this is where we get our oats from and stuff, so that they're, comfortable with what we're putting into our cows. Our marketing strategies, we do several things currently. Right now, we're doing 3 weekly farmer markets. Um, Two of them run year round, and then one runs only during the summer, and then in the winter time it slows down so that they kind of shut it down because they don't have a building that they can go into. They're working to find a place where they can go in and be able to run it year round without setting up in the snow. We also operate a social media campaign. We're on Instagram and Facebook, and we, do different things, video tours of the farm, showing them what's going on. We also try to put in healthy recipes and stuff like that, and just little tidbits that help people understand what the beef where it comes from, and what they can do with it. And then we're going to set up and operate an online ordering system um, through our website. They'll be able to sign up for the boxed beef, and they can sign up and order it. We also have the ability to sign up for the bulk beef there, where they can put in an order and say, hey, I want to buy a quarter of a cow, and then they can go through our little uh, form that we have and fill out how they want their cuts done. Like, do they want an inch thick steak, or do they want an inch and a quarter steak, or do they want T-bones versus KC strips, that kind of thing. It just gives them that ability to control what they're getting. And then hopefully, once we get the butcher shop renovated and everything over the next year, we're planning on doing a grand opening of that storefront in December of 2025. Keys to our success is our beef boasts superior taste and tenderness, and then we adhere to strict beef quality assurance protocols. We partner with both our local K-State extension agents, and we use K-State's program to help us design our animal handling facilities so that everything is safe and humane when the cattle go through and get, when we have to do work on them or when we get them ready to go to market. Um, and like I said before, everything's 100% grass fed and finished. We do offer that option though of the grain finish if they want it. And then we offer a complete supply chain transparency. So we take them out to the farm if they want to see how everything is. Um, and then we personalize our customer service. We've always been raised as farmers. You know, your word is your bond. So, you know, there's a lot of that trust in, if we say we're going to be able to do something for you, we'll do it. And then sustainable agricultural processes such as the rotational grazing and the solar and wind power for producing our water for our cows, stuff like that. And then we offer a competitive pricing structure. We try to keep our prices at or below what you would find for the similar product in the grocery store. So if you were to go into, say, Walmart or Dillon's or Kroger store and look at a grass-fed beef filet mignon, that price is probably going to be more than what you would pay at our store, just because we're cutting out all the middlemen, all the shipping and transportation costs and all that stuff. It lowers it to where we can be very competitive with the grocery store chains. Right now, our sales forecast, based off our current herd size, we have about 80 head of cow calves. We raise those calves up to butcher weight, and then we try to spread it out evenly throughout the year. So currently, we're doing 6 to 7 animals per month. Some months we'll do, most months we'll do 6, and every once in a while we'll do 7. We butcher our animals between 1,200 and 1,400 pounds. This gives us approximately 3,000 pounds of beef per month, based off of 6 cows. And even if we were to grind that whole cow up into hamburger and sell it at our minimum price of $8 a pound, just the ground beef alone would bring in $24,000 a month. And our annual sales based off those minimums would be around $288,000 per year. And then after, you know, costs and expenses and all everything, we're still able to take some of our profits and invest it back into the farm. That way, we're constantly working to improve everything that we have going on and just keep expanding that way. Um, that's just a little bit about our business, and I hope you all have a great time. Thank you. Bye.